Hey massages. So I'm here to do September's energy read for yourself. I apologise for being AWOL for a few weeks, but it's all good. It was all for the greater good of myself as well. So I had an amazing time. Finding me again. Come back rejuvenated. So these will be extended readings. The extended will be going on to my Patreon site. So if you click on the arrow, drop the description box down below and you just click on the link and it'll take you straight to my Patreon site. You can check your sun, moon, rise and your Venus. You can check on anybody else's that you may want to check on. Also, I am running a competition at the moment on YouTube. So if you see these videos on Facebook, Instagram, come back to the YouTube channel and all you need to do is comment, I am divinely guided, being with the chance of winning a 30-minute reading, live reading with myself, either on Skype, Zoom, Facebook Messenger, whichever's easiest for you. We'll sort it out. WhatsApp I can do. So I'm going to dive straight in. I'm using my Empowerment Oracle deck and I'll be clarifying before going to the extended, and as most know, that's where I go into a bit of a lot of a deeper reading as to exactly what is going on and what I'm picking up. So Sagittarius for September. So we do have Trapped in the Mind. You could be feeling in reverse. Trapped in the Mind. So there's a lot going on inside here, especially in contrast with what's going on here. So at the moment, Sagittarius, there could be a lot of unanswered questions, a lot of overthinking, worrying. You may be looking for information, looking for answers, but your face is kind of, I feel like you're wearing a bit of a false self mask at the moment. There's a lot more going on inside, and that's okay. That's okay. So what's challenging or crossing energy for my Sagittarius? The 4 elements makes sense. So the 4 elements is about creating balance in your life. I don't know why I called it 4. I should have called it 5 really. So you've got earth, water, fire, spirit, air. So I got a bit lost then. I don't know if you're going a bit blank with your mind. But the challenge is to kind of come out of those rainy days and, to step back into the sun, to kind of show yourself. I don't know why, but I feel like you're isolating. So some of my Sagittarius could be feeling isolated at the moment. And I don't feel like it's in a bad way. Maybe you're just being more choosy of who you speak to, what you say, I did say in one of the readings yesterday, I think it was Libra. So you may be dealing with Libra, you might have Libra in your chart. Words cast spells. And I think you're kind of realising that, because what we speak, we can speak into existence. And especially when we speak about ourselves or other people, it's casting spells, and you've got to be really careful in that sense, because what we put out, we get back. So just be careful with your thoughts, with your feelings, with your words, especially, Sagittarius. So why is this coming round now? So we do have fertility. So fertility is the Empress. It's Taurus energy. But the fertility card, there could be fertility, pregnancies, new children, new starts. The fertility card is also about birthing your new world. It's completely blank. She's got the space now to kind of create. So it feels like you are creating, but maybe you like kind of waiting on other people's decisions. And, I feel like there's a lot of, I want to say bullet points. Don't know why I wanted to say bullet points. That's like lists, isn't it? Go with it. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So, in the recent past for my Sagittarius, we've got the Dark Night of the Soul. So, Dark Night of the Soul is that spiritual period of desolation. It's a deep depression. It's feeling like you're just losing yourself. There could be addictions, traumas, I kind of feel like you are out of that, but there's still like this lingering energy where you kind of waver backwards and forwards from it, especially with the Trapped in the Mind card. Your spiritual lantern's there for you to pick up and move forward. And yeah, the future's dark. You don't exactly know where you're going, but once you've got that spiritual lantern, every step forward is going to be illuminated on your path. There's going to be some illumination. There's going to be some guidance. So at present, so it does look like you've struggled, Sagittarius, especially in your own mind. So at present, we've got a connection, and I feel like you're trying to come back in connection with yourself, but there could also be another person, another party that there's a connection forming, or you can still feel that connection. like to and from. So near future, there's too many. Near future, after the connection. See, we've got this heartbreak energy, and the heartbreak energy, it's like, I kind of feel like you're going back over old connections, especially where you're going back into this dark night of the soul energy. And I'm not saying you're going to go back into that. I'm saying it's like you're kind of revisiting it, or there could be triggers, memories. You may bump into someone who reminds you of when you were in that place. You know, it's that type of energy. But to me, I feel like you're releasing this because you've been keeping it all in. It's okay to cry. It's okay to release it because you don't need to stay there. I kind of want to say it's time to move forward. It's time to stop harboring, you know, especially hatred and anger, and, you know, because that does nothing. Again, what we put out, we're going to get back. So if we're angry and, you know, revengeful or whatever, we're going to kind of get that back. And you don't want to make yourself poorly, and you don't want to poison yourself with that. Sometimes it's about making that clear break and moving forward. So your power in this situation, my Sagitts, yeah, we've got that haunted energy. So your power is to kind of face it head on, because I feel like there's an element of being stuck in the past with, you'll know what it is, take it as it resonates. It could be a person, it could be a job, whatever. There's something from the past that kind of keeps pulling you backwards. Your power now is to turn your head forward and stop going towards the past. You know, you hurt yourself when we keep like kind of revisiting things. Sometimes we can't help it, you know, but I've got to say, because I've done it myself, it can be self-torture when you're choosing to kind of keep going back into that energy. So the outside influence is the crown chakra. See, spirit are trying to download this energy for you. You know, there's been epiphany moments where you know you need to move forward, but for some reason, something keeps pulling you back. Some kind of energy keeps pulling you back. So in the hopes and fears position, we do have the congratulations card. And to me, that is spirit wanting you to kind of get over this next part, get into your next part. So you've been given your energy wings. It's now time to use the gifts and strengths that these wings carry to provide guidance and empowerment to yourself and others, your experiences or your qualifications. Soar to new spiritual heights and spread angelic energy wherever it's needed. See, it's all, I kind of want to keep pushing you over the new, you know, pushing you over the start line. Oh, wait a minute. Your cards are jumping. Outcome, Sagittarius. Soul sisters, soul family. You know, so I do feel like you're breaking away from certain people, parties, connections. You're going towards a soul family. Maybe you felt this like strong connection with someone in the past. I feel like the past could be coming back around. It could be an old friend, an old flame, you know, that type of thing. But when we've got choices in direction, and for you now, it's not about going back down the path. And when I say people from the past, I don't mean anyone that's caused you pain or, you know, that type of thing. I feel like this could be a pleasant type of, I want to say, reunion. So it could be a school reunion, friend reunion, you know, that type of thing. Some of my Sagitts could be on like some kind of family site, reunion site, you know, I don't know, is it like DNA thing, or, you know, to try and find out where you are from and who you are, and, you know, that type of energy. So I'm going to look. It's like you're just searching for answers. So trapped in the mind, yeah, we've got that wounded warrior mode, and I feel like it's time to get out of wounded warrior, wounded warrior, out of that into thriver now. You don't need to be a survivor, be a thriver. So this dark night of the soul energy in the past, we've got the Eight of Cups, yeah, a desire to move forward from that. I'm going to dig deeper when I get into the extender, but it's a search for something more meaningful. There is a lot of impulsiveness in the past. Take it, you know, it could be you, could be another person, but there's impulsive energy. And we've got the Emperor in reverse, or power struggles, you know, control issues. The Emperor in reverse is quite mean and nasty. So we've got the World. The World is bringing on some kind of delay, and I think that's because there's a need to kind of sit down and weigh up this situation, and especially connections from the past. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You could be dealing with an air sign, maybe going towards an air sign. But to me, this is you embracing that Queen of Swords energy. You know, turning your back on the past, finally cutting it off. You know, whatever it is, tell me something about this past. Ten of Cups in reverse. See, it's emotional upheaval. You know, someone could have lost a home. There could have been a family dynamic that's changed. So we've got this heartbreak. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. Security and stability after a heartbreak. You know, Ace of Wands. Could be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but you're definitely coming into your power again. It's about being passionate about yourself. You're going into the aces now. This is all one big lesson. So we've got the Empress, we've got the Six of Cups. So there could definitely be a childlike vibe around this. Either, you know, someone from the past, pregnancies. There's definitely a big fertility type energy in this. So if you're not female, you're not going through fertility and things like that. It could be the fact that it could be one of your children that's going through this. It could be going back to your childhood. There could be some kind of inner healing going back to your childhood that's being triggered at the moment. You know, we've got the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is that trustworthy communication. I think you can trust in spirit that they've got your back. So your power now with the Haunted card is to put distance between you and whatever haunts you. You know, because you're only blocking yourself. You know, it's like you're kind of scared to release the pain. Because, and I kind of get that. If that's what you've known for so long, that you kind of get comfortable within the pain, you know. But we've got the Three of Wands. Knowing what's meant for you is never going to pass you by. And again, it's about turning forward, looking forward. Because we've got that Six of Pentacles energy, which is peace, love, balance and harmony. And I think that's kind of what's coming in. I feel like there's bygones be bygones. That's kind of what I want to say. Yeah, someone has got to drop the defensiveness. You know, the Seven of Wands, it burns you out, whether it be you or another party, another person. It looks like, it feels like you've been defensive. You know, you felt like you needed to stand your ground and be defensive. It kind of doesn't get you anywhere. Not with this situation. I kind of feel like it's just time to move forward because it's flatter, the Knight of Wands. I feel like you go back into it. You revisit it. There's something that you're revisiting. The Star. Sign of Aquarius. You know, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, but the star on top of the choices in direction, it's a blessing after you come out of this. There's a blessing just waiting for you. So in the extended, I'm going to dig a lot deeper, especially into what's gone on and what's coming up. But if this is where I leave you, I'll leave with lots of love. And don't forget to enter the competition. I am Divinely Guided. Bye.